Hopefully there's no more of these creatures along the way.
Be nice to have another hand in the fight. From what you can see, it looks like you can handle yourself just fine. Do you know if anyone else survived? There were lots of people in the pod, so I'm leaving before more things crawl out of the wreckage. From what I can see, it looks like you can handle yourself.
For now. But I'd rather get out of here than keep testing my mettle against these things.
Alliances have been made unless I could use your help. Do you know if anyone else survived? There were lots of people in the pods.
No, unless you count these monsters. You're the friendliest face so far.
Alliances have been made unless I could use your help.
Or just company for our final moments. But you're right. Whatever lies ahead will be a little less daunting with support. You can call me Shadowheart.
I'm Mordred, let's make haste. Your name is unusual. How did you end up on the ship in the first place? Best to pool our knowledge. What do you know about the tadpole? You know, I think I'd rather make my chances without you. What do you know about the tadpole? Alright, let's introduce ourselves first.
Lead the way.
Or not. Click on the portrait to control the character. Drag the portrait apart to split the party. Ah. I see. Okay, that's cool. Oh, I like that. It's locked. Really? Locked doors and containers have been opened with keys. Some can also be lockpicked with thieves' tools or destroyed with spells, missiles, or manual attacks. I've got an axe, and I'm not afraid to use it. Didn't work. Do it again. Infinite. Infinite health. And yes, let's see what she's up with. So we have Shadowheart, who is a mason board, leather armor, no sorry, leather boots, chainmail, and a circlet. She has -1 armor class from dexterity. Do you indeed? Here we go. Oh yeah, she's only got 9. 16 wisdom though, 14 charisma, so she's as charismatic as I am. And she's a high half-elf. Trickery domain cleric. Interesting. She's only half bad. It's fine. I can deal with half bad. Wait, she an elf with 9 dex. Yes. She's clumsy for a dwarf. For an elf. And yes, that's true. She's a half elf, not a full elf.
More of those wretched things.
Looting, 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 looting. We've already been down there. Hold on. Is there something over there? Might be. It's one thing I've learned to look out for in Larian games. If you see another area that you can actually access with the white borders, you should probably try. Whee! In this instance, however, it doesn't seem like there's anything useful. That's unfortunate. Okay, I'm loving the jumping already. It's pretty cool. Alright, let's go and search the scary ship then, I guess. Oh, I know what this is. I've seen the trailer. Save! I know someone who played DOS 2 and took literally everything that wasn't bolted down to an incredible OCD level. I'd stop watching after a while. I'm not quite that bad. Quite. That's an intellect devourer, that's an A. Burning thing, so let's jump up. No, it's too high. How high? Oh, we're in battle.
Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
Yes, one strike could indeed be lethal. I quite agree. Huzzah! Oh, there's two of them. Well then. Now, what spells do you have? This is something I really should have checked before we started fighting here. Guidance, Sacred Flame, that's what I was looking for. Blessing of the Trickster. Advantage on Stealth. Charm Person, Disguise Self, Resistance, Shield of Faith, Healing Word, Guiding Bolt, Create Water, Minor Illusion. Blessing of the Trickster, it's an action. Okay. Well, what I want is Sacred Flame. 50% chance of hitting. Is that it? Do it anyway. Saved. Curses! Oh, you died because burn, baby, burn!
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Oh, it's a save chance. Gotcha. Leveling up. To level up, use the cross button and the character's portrait at the bottom to gain the benefits of leveling up. Alright, so we are now no longer a level 1 wizard. Oh, no. We're a level 2. And we can either be an invoker or an abjurer. Oh, these are the free spells, I guess, we get with the schools. And then we also have the different subclass features. Right, the abjuration. We could be an abjurer. See, usually 90% of the time... Okay, more like 60% of the time I'll just go invoker. Because bigger explosions is better. However, we are planning on playing an armored wizard. So, abjuration could actually be good for us. Because it is the defensive magic ability. And yeah, the subclasses, so the subclass features are really good. So this allows me to sculpt spells, which is super useful. Create pockets of safety within your evocation spells. Allied creatures automatically succeed their saving throws and take no damage from these spells. So, for example, if we're using our Thunder Wave, which blows up everything around us, it will not affect allies if we're an invoker. But if we have Abjuration, then we get the Arcane Ward. Once per day, when you cast an Abjuration spell of first level or higher, you use a strand of the spell's magic to create a magical ward that lasts until your next long rest. The ward is a maximum of 3 hit points and absorbs all damage done to you. When it's reduced to 0, you take the remaining damage, but the magic remains. Whenever you cast an Abjuration spell of level 1 or higher, the ward regains a number of hit points equal to twice the level of the spell. That's a good point. What spells are actually Abjuration? Protection from good and evil is. And that's it. The Mage Armor is. Yeah, it's all the defensive magic. Ah, scroll down. Thank you. So we can also get Charm Person, Colour Spray, Disguise Self, False Life, Featherfall, Find Familiar, Fog Cloud, Grease. Mage Armor is Abjuration. See, ordinarily you would get it, just you cast Mage Armor, boom, you've got your armor class. And you also get the Abjuration buff. Ray of Sickness, Sleep, and then Witch Bolt. Are ritual spells in the game, though? They don't make sense from a gameplay perspective. Like, how do you make spellcasting take 15 minutes kind of mood? The 15 minutes is probably not in combat, would be my guess. Careful, Mage Armor, you can't cast it on someone wearing armor, which is why I'm kind of going, oh, Abjuration, Abjuration, Abjuration. Maybe not Abjuration. So, you know what? I'm going to offer this one to you, chat. Because, like I said, Abjuration could work with the armor. We're just going to need to find some spells which can buff that up. But then we'd be a very defensive, close to mid-range magic user. So we could probably use more things like Fire Wave, Thunder Wave, all like the close range AoE stuff. Or we can go an Invoker, which is just make everything explode. So Abjuration could be interesting with this build, or we just blow stuff up. So we have Evocation and Abjuration. And we'll make this one a 2-minute vote. And go! Vote, vote, vote! Get your votes in. Enchantment, sorry, wrong game. Enchantment will probably be added. These are just 2 of the 6. And they've at least got necromantic spells already in the game. So necromancy will probably be a thing. The only one that I'm not sure how they would implement is illusion. Because illusion is all about being able to craft better illusions. Like more creative ones. But Enchanter would work, Necromancer would work, Abjure and Evokers obviously work. Referencing the dwarf kid who was enchanting in Dragon Age. Ah, I see. Mirror image invisibility, etc. illusion is one that usually worked in games. Not the way it's supposed to. Like, having played an illusionist and going really crazy with the minor and major illusions, you can do so much more out of game with illusion. So much more. Like, the example I was giving earlier was making an illusion of a building being on fire so that all the people inside the building would leave. And, like, slowly spreading it. Or conjuring up a portal, appearing to step through the portal when in fact you're just running away from behind the portal. So people don't bother searching for you because they think you've literally teleported. Stuff like that. Does Magic Missile scale with level like Baldur's Gate 1 and 2? Oh yeah, it does. Magic Missile is always going to be my favourite spell, because I freaking love it. And it works properly in this. You can target each missile. And you do get more missiles as you level up. Alright, vote is almost done, and Tenzo II contributed 1,000 channel points, thank you for that. And then Wilhelm contributed 350 bits. Abjuration came in with 23%, however Evocation came out as the clear leader with 77%. So we're going to go Evocation, and that's going to allow us to do the sculpting spell. So we can now avoid damage with friendly fire on AoEs. And then we're going to choose some new spells. We get to choose 2. Apparently, Abjurers, I guess, only get 1. So what do we want? I think that Featherfall might be useful to have. Collar Spray could be good. Collar Spray is an AoE crowd control. Find Familiar. See, here's the thing. I'm expecting to find a scroll of Find Familiar, and I think that's all you're ever going to need. Because I don't think it ever runs out. Mage Armor? We don't need Mage Armor. We're going to be able to wear regular armor. We're a dwarf. Till it dies. Again, I just don't think it's useful for one that we just inscribe right now. Protection from good and evil? Maybe. Protects a creature against aberrations, celestials, elementals, fays, fiends, and undead. We have been coming up against a lot of fiends. Witch Bolt could be good. It's just 1d12 lightning damage per turn. Sleep. I've never really liked sleep. Ray of Sickness. Ray of Sickness would be an alternative damage source, although I'd prefer it to be a cantrip. Charm Person. Always has advantage on charisma checks against the creature. Wisdom save. Disguise Self. That's more of a Shadow Heart ability, though. False Life could be good, making us a bit tougher, especially if we're going to be going close and tanking. I think I'm going to say False Life is going to be one of them. Grease could also be good, because I'm pretty sure that grease burns. And we do like our fire. So we can turn Firebolt into an AoE. It's either that or Witch Bolt. Or we could go Grease and Witch Bolt and leave out False Life. Alright, we'll take Grease. And then Witch Bolt or False Life. So Witch Bolt is like definite damage, but does require concentration. 1d12 against a single target, whereas Magic Missile is minimum 6 damage, maximum 15 damage. But this is per turn. This is one spell slot, and you can keep doing it per turn. So if we're up against a particularly tough enemy, Witch Bolt would be amazing. Witch Bolt might be thwarted by them walking out of spell range. Not sure how smart they are. I don't know how that works exactly. I think I'm going to go Witch Bolt just because I like doing that type of damage. Okay, we'll do that. We still have those 4 prepared spells. Do we want to change this at all? I mean, we can do that in-game, I think. Although I don't know how this game handles resting. We haven't come across that yet. Okay, Shadowheart. You've already chosen Trickery Domain. Invoke Duplicity, summon an illusion to distract your enemies. You and your allies receive advantage on attack rolls against a creature if both the attacker and the illusion are within 3 meters. Okay. Can I change prepared spells right now? Oh, I can. Interesting. And we also get another charge of Turn Undead. So I'm going to spend my time and just choose these now. So first of all, you're a cleric, you're healing. Second of all, Guiding Bolt is very good. It does a stunning amount of damage, 4d6 radiant, and also grants advantage for the next attack against that target. It's really strong. Create water, call forth rain, extinguishes exposed flames and forms a water surface. So, good way of counteracting what Mordred might have done. Command, halt. Command a creature to halt, preventing it from moving or taking actions. That's basically a one-turn stun. Bane, target up to 3 creatures. They receive a d4 penalty to attack rolls and saving throws. So the fact that that is against 3 characters is quite nice. It's also a charisma save. I don't think that many creatures have very high charisma. Bless up to 3 characters. They receive d4 bonus to attack and saving throws. Also nice. Shield of Faith, surround a creature with a shimmering field of magic that increases AC by 2. I mean, to be honest, Shield of Faith, if you're tanking, is excellent. And inflict wounds to 3d10 necrotic, but you have to poke them. Do you need both heals? Okay, good question. So Healing Word is ranged, but it's weaker, and then Cure Wounds is close range, but much stronger. So if you need to heal someone that's at a distance, you can do Healing Word. Also, Healing Word is a bonus action, whereas Cure Wounds is a regular action, so you can technically use both on the same turn. Though that will use two of your spell slots. Guiding Bolt makes fun of True Strike. It kind of does. We're going to take Guiding Bolt so that she has a ranged attack. And then probably Bless, Bane, Create Water. Yeah, Bless, Bane, or Create Water. Can't cast 2 spells one turn. You can use a spell and a cantrip, but not 2 spells. I thought it was up to... now this is something we might homebrew. Can't remember if it was a level 2? I don't remember. Create water for grease problems. Bless. I wonder if you can create water and then bless the water. Now I'm thinking divinity. It's the type of thing you could do in that. Use Bless, not a cleric without it. Or Halt, just stop them moving. Or taking actions, just stops them. It's pretty strong. Shield spell is pretty strong, its bonus action lasts until rest. No, it lasts 1 turn. But it is pretty strong. It's a +5 armor class. And it negates magic missile completely. But we don't have access to it. In fact, I didn't even see it on the wizard. Maybe they haven't implemented shield yet. Because they do have reactions. Reactions exist. You know what? I'll let you choose. Bane, Bless, or Halt. Let me bring up a poll. I'll just make this a 1-minute one. Do 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 do. Bane, Bless, Halt. All 3 of them, quite frankly, are strong. Strong choices. Bless and Bane are good because they are multiple targets. They go boop 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 to other people, whereas Halt is just like you miss your next turn. basically what that means. So, get your votes in. Vote, vote, vote. Create water I'm not as interested in. If we absolutely have to, then we could rest and then switch it out. So vote, vote, vote. Get your votes in. Which of those 3 spells do you think we should use? Clerics can change their minds as often if needed. Yeah, they can. Okay, so Bless came out on top with 59% of the vote. And Bane and Holt both got 21%. So we are going with Bless. Done. And accept. So we are now somewhat stronger. And I'm going to need to sort out the spells again. So you go there. Charm we didn't take. What's that? That's Bless. Oh, were you Yeah, you were talking about Shield of Faith earlier. Sorry, I thought you meant the shield spell, which wizards get. My bad. I understand now. Minor Illusions, the cantrip. Why are you at the back? You should be at the front. Not taken Disguise Self. Blessing of the Trickster is our special ability. Yeah, okay. Right. So we can continue explorifying the Nautilus, and we should probably do that. Now, if we had Create Water, we could put this fire out. If only. Oh, you can actually climb up. Interesting. Nothing there. Although, actually, if you're on top already, can we just jump down? Yes. You take damage, though. And you fall prone for a turn. Good to know. Unless you have Featherfall, in which case you wouldn't. A rapier! And then another chest as well. What was that? Oh, chair. Don't care about the chair. Aha, my wizard has more hit points than the cleric.